Previously on Talk That Talk.
I don't know what I missed as I was transitioning from my car to the house, but I would say, yeah, I know that if nothing else, people are gaining perspective. Like there are a lot of things that I didn't understand or I wasn't I don't want to say not open to because I'm definitely open to learning, but like wasn't exposed to like that mass band, those mass band conversations. We didn't have that in Virginia. So I didn't know about them until a few years ago. So I didn't, realize, some of the impact and some of the reach and some of the intent behind that stuff. So I think if nothing else, we're gaining different perspectives because a lot of times we operate in silos and we know what we know and are exposed to other things or aren't willing to learn other things. And I think just the conversations here and being able to show that you can disagree or not always understand something and still be respectful, that you can have conversations with varying perspectives and land on, I still not feeling what you saying, but still be adults and be respectful. And I think if nothing else, that's helping the culture. That's impacting the culture because all of us don't always agree. We don't always have the same perspectives on things. But I do think that opening dialogue, giving varying perspectives, being honest and being upfront and being respectful is just awesome in itself.
And I want to, because I think more than one person brought it up, but I actually want to talk about this mass band stuff for a second. I'm gonna bring it back up. I know it's a hot topic, but I'm gonna bring it back up. First things first. Shout out to the Virginia mass band.
Did y'all see that?
They were on Good Morning America. Did y'all know that?
I saw it and was like, oh wow, this is dope. I didn't even know that was a thing, but I thought that was dope.
Exactly, right? So, and it just so happens I was cutting the clips from that episode. And the same day I was cutting the clips, they were on Good Morning America. And so I want to say big shout out to them. As a matter of fact, they got donated 50 instruments from Music and Arts. So big shout out to Virginia Mass Band, man. Hey man, they out there doing it, and we can't hate on them, the other thing is I'm gonna say this. I said one thing on the episode. I'm gonna retract what I said. I'm gonna tell you why. I retract what I'm saying. I think it was maybe about 2-3 days ago. I sat back and I said to myself, I would go to another mass band performance. Whereas on the show when after we went to the Southern Georgia one, I mean not Southern, good Lord, but the New Orleans Georgia one, I said I probably wouldn't go back. But the reason why I'm actually changing my mind about that is I like to crank up too. Like a lot of people just think I don't like to crank up. I like to crank up too. Now like I said before, if I go, I probably won't stay the whole time. But I'm definitely gonna probably more or less go back to them. But it got to be the good ones though. I can't go to the I don't know. It depends on the situation. I'll put it that way. But yeah, so shout out to mass bands, dog. I'm an equal opportunity music educator, man. So I'm gonna give love to everybody. So I ain't hooked, Justin. I ain't hooked. But yeah, but I want to show love to all music educators and all musical opportunities. But the other thing is, as far as our conversations and impact, one of the things that I can appreciate, which I'm seeing a lot more of now, which one of my former students from PV mentioned it, and I saw Eddie shared his post. A lot of people are being a lot more conscious of the content that they're letting out now. If you notice, a lot of bands ain't letting out stuff no more. It used to be you got band room clips, you had this, you got that. Let me give you a sneak peek of this. No, people are like, no, you're going to catch what we catch, which are one of the many conversations that we've had before about keeping stuff in-house and then, letting it out when you feel ready, building that momentum and that thirst for wanting to see them, which I think makes people want to gravitate to the art more, And so I definitely am seeing these things happen. And I feel like a lot of these conversations are what's spearheaded, because a lot you already know how people are. A lot of people ain't gonna say, yeah, well, we took it from them. They gonna be like, hey man, I got an idea, let's stop doing, Some people just want to be the person who said they came up with it, and that's cool too. But I do want to. I believe that a lot of the conversations that we've had have definitely impacted the culture, man, in a great way. And I think that when it comes to the videographers and stuff like that, I still will say this. Get a contract with these people. Get a contract with these programs, man. Become their videographer. I think Ricky still does stuff with PVI. I don't know for sure. But I think he still does stuff with PV. Like, we know without a shadow of a doubt, if all the big time joints ain't gonna be there, I know Ricky gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? We just know that. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that, man. So I really do feel like we have truly impacted the culture in a way. And definitely this year, I the things I got planned, probably gonna do some other things. Gonna really open a lot of people's eyes. But I will say this again. Once again, we all gonna be in Houston at the National Battle of the Bands, man. So y'all gonna have an opportunity to come hang with us and check us out. We'll give you that information. Just make sure that you stay tuned. Because we got to talk some stuff and finalize some stuff.
I really shouldn't be this excited, but y'all, my bag's already packed. I'm like, super. It's like I'm going to a family reunion. Like I'm super. My mom was like, "You keep bringing up this trip." I'm like, "Girl, let me have my little moment." Okay.
You should be excited. I don't know. You should be excited. You should have your little tote bag. You should be ready to go.
I'm ready. Okay.
You got the nails did and everything, didn't you?
Nails, toes today.
I knew it.
Y'all gonna get this band camp here because my appointment. This was an impromptu trip. So my schedule not to next week, but hey, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But we're gonna have a great time. All right.